What's up, everybody? Check it out. Here I'm with my mom and my dad. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. ¿Cómo están? ¿Y el solecito? All right. Well, my mom and my dad are enjoying the sunlight, you guys. Hola, Fernando. ¿Cómo estás, Vali? Morning, dice Fernando. Right on, Fernando. We're continuing to be painting here, you guys. Okay. And we're getting pretty close to the last details here at the house. Okay, so I'm gonna be cleaning all our brushes. Watch, check it out. See all these brushes? They've been accumulating, and we need to clean them. So I'm gonna show you guys how to clean them. Okay, you guys, check it out. Now what we do is you want it with the area that you're gonna be cleaning your brushes at. You want to get the area really wet before you start. Okay, see the area that I'm gonna be working with? I put up some boards in the back so that way I don't get paint on all the stuff back there. And then what I'm gonna do is, see, I'm gonna wet everything around it. See that? The walls, the back, the plants. Just in case there's any splashing, you guys, the paint does not stick to anything. So that's what I'm doing. See that? Nice and wet. That. There. Okay. And I also have my buckets here. I'm gonna have 3 buckets with clean water, and then I'm gonna start with one of the buckets here, and I'm gonna be showing you how to clean the brushes and the rolls the way I've been being shown to do it here. Okay, with our friend Marcos. He's our painter, and basically doing the things the way he's doing them. So I'm gonna show you how to do it. How's that? Whatever. Okay, that's pretty good. You see that? I got my bucket full of water. This one too. My whole area has been wetted down. Give it one more pass just in case. See that? Okay, see that? Alright. Now I'm gonna turn off my water, you guys. Sorry I don't have any music right now, but so this is how we do it. Watch, check it out. I'm gonna set up my camera over here for you. You guys can get a pretty good idea. And then we'll continue, okay? 1 second here. And 1 second, guys. There we go. Like that. Can you guys see? How's that? Is that better? Right up there, guys. All right, hang tight. Hang tight. A bit more. Right there. Good. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to be working here. And this is my setup right here. Watch. So I got a wire brush like this, okay? And then I also got another wire brush like this. And so I use this brick here, and then you need a 5-in-1 tool to do this, okay? I have 2 of them, okay? So this is what you need. The wire brush, I got an extra one, and then we also had 5-in-1. So we're gonna start with the rollers, you guys, okay? I'm gonna start with this roller right here. Now you don't wanna make a mess, okay? So what I do is, I put it straight into this little bucket right here, like that, okay? And then with your 5-in-1, you use this part, the round part, into your roller like this. Watch. See that? And you go gently. Don't try to make a mess. The faster you try to do it, the bigger of a mess it's gonna make. See that? Like that. See that? So you go with the roundness like this. Use the round part. And then you go like this, slowly. I'm doing it up here so you can see it, but I usually do it inside the bucket like this, see? Like that. Back and forth, back and forth. Okay? Make sure you get it all the way around. Like that. See that? And don't spin them. You know, a lot of people will spin them or all that. Don't do that because then it gets stuff everywhere. Okay? So that's why you use your 5-in-1. See that? Look at that. Now it's when I can see that there's no more paint coming out, and I know it's good. And this is just the first try. I'm gonna give it another pass, you guys. How many of you guys saw the lowrider museum I took you guys to yesterday? My friend Alfonso had his lowrider bike there at the museum, along with other lowrider cars there. It was great, you guys. If you guys missed it, you can check it out on YouTube. Okay, so see that, right? Okay, so this one's clean now. Don't spin it. A lot of you see those people doing with the hose, and they go, that just gets stuff everywhere. Don't do that. Okay, so this one, I put it in my next bucket here like this. See that? It's not perfect, but it's almost there. So I'm gonna go with the next roller, which is this one right here. See that? Okay. Put it into that water right there so it dilutes it a little bit. And then with my 5-in-1, I will do it again. Just rub it down, back and forth, dip it back in the water, do it again, so you get it all the way around, like that, dip it into the water again, and just keep doing that over and over and over and over and over again until it's clean, guys. See, like that. If I don't do it right, my supervisor over there ain't gonna like it, so I've got to do it right. He's gonna fire me, which is kind of what I want, but anyways. Okay, see that, right? Yeah, you guys, for those people that use the hose and all that, don't do that. It makes a big mess. That's why I wetted everything down first before I started. Look, I put a couple of scrap plywood that we had lying around, and now we can clean this without making a mess everywhere. Okay, also you want to make sure that you hose everything down first, so in case something does spill or something, then it's easy to clean off. You just give it another hose and you'll be done. But if you don't do it, it'll dry too fast on you. All right, you guys, give me a second, you guys. How am I doing? Fernando says I'm doing great, Fernando. Everything's great. I'm just kind of showing you guys a video on how to clean paintbrushes today. Sorry, this camera's a little bit foggy for YouTube up here. Let's see. All right. Okay. Sorry, you guys. That's as best as I can get it. All right, so we're gonna continue with our brushes now. I'm gonna show you how to clean a brush now. Okay, you guys, check it out. Okay, watch. So I did this setup here because I got a platform here on the top, okay? And I got a platform right here on the bottom like this. So this is how I do it. You take a brush, okay? You put it right here. So what I do is I dilute it first. See, I put it in the water, dilute it a little bit. And then for your brushes, you want to use a wire brush like this, okay? Check it out. So what I do first is I put it in that bucket and I'll clean it. See that? See how it does splash a little bit? So that's why I put up a couple boards and I wetted the whole area down in case you do get splashes and stuff. They don't get that bad. Also, I don't know if you guys can see this, but we put tape around the brushes before we start using them because it holds all the hairs together a little bit better. See, so that's a new technique that I've learned. I didn't do that before. I just went ahead and dipped it in the paint, started going up and down, sideways, and all that, right? So putting the tape around the brush helps you better when you're doing those fine corners and stuff, you know. You don't have to be using those little tiny brushes. If you put the tape on here like this brush, you can do accurate cuts up and down without having to tape it and all that, okay? So you do it with the wire brush like this. That's why we have a flat surface like this. See that? And you go in one direction. Don't go back and forth like this. You go just in the same directions as the hairs, you guys. Like this. Now we could have cleaned them earlier, and it would have been a lot easier to clean them. But you know, we've been busy and doing all kinds of stuff. So that's why I have to clean them today before they get worse. The longer you wait on your paint brushes, the longer it's gonna, the harder it is gonna be for you to clean them. Okay. So that's a word of advice. Clean them. You don't have to clean them every day. We've been using our brushes, you know. Cindy, how you doing, baby? Nice to see you here again. I'm showing everybody how to clean brushes and paint rollers. We're almost, we're getting pretty close to finishing up this painting project. So today I'm got put on painting, cleaning all the brushes and the rollers and stuff today. So that's why I'm doing this video. So in case people are gonna start painting their house and all that, they can save a lot of money by, you know, just basically taking care of your tools and stuff like that. So that's what this video is about. We're getting a lot closer to being done with this project. So a lot of the stuff we're doing now is just like fine details, clean up and stuff like this, washing our brushes and stuff. Now you don't have to wash your brushes every day. What we've been doing is we will, like, you know, paint all day or whatever, and then you put your paintbrush, you dip it into a lot of paint and you leave it there. Put a plastic bag over it, and then tomorrow morning you can just go ahead and keep using it. So you don't have to clean them every day. Another way to do it is to dip them into paint and then put a plastic bag and put them in your refrigerator, not the freezer, the refrigerator. And then tomorrow morning the paint's still fresh, and you don't have to wash your brush, you don't have to go buy a new one, and you know, stuff like that, you guys. So yeah, I'm on cleaning the brushes and the roller duty today. And now I'm here at my parents' house. They're over here in their little garden having a great time. So yesterday I took you guys to the Sonoma County Museum, and they had a lowrider exhibit, El Dia de la Muerte. It's beautiful, you guys. You guys should check it out. They're still gonna have it until November 24th. Y luego they have lowriders right there at the museum shop part. There's two of them, the main museum, and then there's the shop on the side at the back. So those displays are gonna be there until November 24th. Is what the museum said. They have Alfonso Dominguez, Cindy, we used to go to school with him. He's got a display of his lowrider bikes there. You know, it's pretty badass. He's got his lowrider bike and it's spinning around on a turntable. It's beautiful. I have a couple of videos of that if you guys want to check it out. And like I was telling my viewers that Alfonso Dominguez is lowriding here in Sonoma County. We were little kids in summer school and stuff, you know. He was one of those kids that was already into it. We were like in second grade and stuff. And this vato, he's already, you know, in that he was already into it. He used to have those teenage magazines way back in the days. You know, we used to check them out and all kinds of stuff. So, you know, Alfonso Dominguez is lowriding here in Sonoma County, you guys. You guys should go check out that museum, check out his display, and all the freedom cars they have there. They have two cars, and they have a piñata car. That was a great idea. They have this lowrider right inside the museum, and it's a piñata, and it's all embroidered and everything. I didn't know that Santa Rosa was the Satan for embroidery. Okay, so I learned that yesterday at the museum there. You guys should check it out, or check out the video that I did. You guys can see it on YouTube, or you know. But anyways, I better get back to work. I hear Mr. Supervisor over there. Oh shit, I'm in trouble, everybody. I wish I could have some music for you though. So anyways, look, it's not easy to clean these brushes. Look, I'm using a wire brush and it's still not that easy to clean them, but they gotta be clean, okay? These brushes are expensive. If we were to buy brushes every time we started painting here, it'd be like 150 bucks, you know, sometimes more. These things are worth a lot of money, and That's why you want to clean them good, so you save money that way, you guys. I'm all about saving money. I recycle all kinds of material from my job sites. You know, sometimes I'll finish a job, and a lot of the material that's left over, instead of throwing it away, I'll use it on my next project, and that saves me money. That's what I like. And pretty girls. Anyways, check it out. That's pretty good right there. So when you do this kind of stuff, I see a lot of guys, they'll just grab the hose, you guys, and they'll start making a big mess. That's why I set up my little system here, a couple of boards. I wet the whole area everywhere around, so in case you do splash something, it's easy to clean off. You know, I see most guys at construction job sites, they'll just use the hose, they'll leave a big mess and thank you and bye, and they'll leave. You know, so I'm just kind of showing you an idea of how to be a little bit cleaner, you guys, all right? Órale. Okay, this one's pretty good. I'm gonna put it over here on the next bucket. And also another thing that I've been checking out by helping our friend Marcos is this little hook. Okay, you guys see this? These guys, they put this little hook on their brush so they can put it anywhere on our buckets or their cans or whatever it is they're using. And so see the tape. See how this got the tape? We're gonna take off the tape. And I've noticed that the tape helps you a lot, because if your brushes don't have tape like this, what happens is it's harder to control. Like if you're doing straight lines and stuff, when you're trying to like fine tune it, if it doesn't have that tape, it just spreads further out, and the tape actually helps it to stay nice and fine. So I'm learning a lot of things as I go, you guys. You know, for masonry, I have over 30 years experience. You know, I'm a master mason in my job, but painting and stuff, you know, I'm still learning. I know the basics, of course, but little details like this are important, and I can see that, you know. Most guys are not gonna take their time and clean their brushes and make sure that nothing, that you don't make a mess, you know. But for me, it's very important, you guys. All right? Give me a second. Orale, Chuck says, how was the Magnum PI level mustache? This guy knows what he's talking about. He's probably made love to a woman too. I'd be so scared to ask him about that though. Okay, Cindy says, Jose Chavez also. Simon, Jose Chavez también. And, you know, there was a lot of people there that, where's my picture? I'm still working on your picture, Cindy. Yeah, so that's why I was telling you guys. Yeah, you guys, so I'm making this quick video here to just kind of give you an idea on how to save money on, you know, keeping your tools clean, your brushes, not make a mess, you know. And later on, we'll do a video on the whole house so that you guys can see all the details, the different little stuff, because when I do these streams, you know, I explain what I'm doing on that certain time. But when we're done, I'll do a full video all the way around this home so you guys can check it out. And see, I'm starting to see a big difference on the neighbors' homes here compared to this one. I can see that a lot of other painters, they didn't take the time to do those details that good. So, you know, that makes me feel good because I've been helping out. I'm not the painter here, but I'm learning a lot, you guys. And there's a lot of people out there, believe it or not, that they need to watch the videos like this, because homeowners will want to paint their home by themselves. You know, sometimes usually it's a couple or whatever, and they get a lot of ideas from professionals like us on how to save money or how to do it the right way, or that one detail. You know, some people they just need that little push sometimes to be able to take on projects and stuff. Okay. See that? You know what? And I was so surprised that these wire brushes don't damage the brush, because I mean they're metal, right? And no, it doesn't. These brushes are tough. That's why they're expensive, though. You know. So also, if you don't clean your brushes that good, the next time you use them, it'll leave dots and all kinds of weird stuff on your when you're trying to paint. So that's why it's really important to have them clean as best as possible, you guys. See that? Way better. And this little setup helps because it's easier. You can have my tools right here on the side. I got my working platform. I got my water. And then that way I don't need the whole hose and make a big mess, all right? A lot of the times, you guys, being a clean worker, it's very important. It'll make your job look that much. Because, I mean, you could do a great job, okay? You could do a great job, but clean up, you just leave it sloppy, it's not going to make your job look that good. And now you could do a medium-sized job, leave a real clean result, and it'll make your job look even better than it was, okay? Or you could do a great job and not clean at all, and then people don't want that. So being clean is very important. Trust me, I'm a professional. See that? All right, let's continue. So now I'm gonna do the another roller. Okay, with same thing, you know, when you guys are cleaning rollers, don't be those guys out there that are with the hose going and it spins and it makes a big mess all over the place. Don't do that. You know, be clean. You know, that's why you use a 5-in-1 tool, the round part, the little bucket like this, and you do it slowly. See that? Into the bucket. Don't be those kind of guys that are using the hose left and right and they make a mess everywhere. Don't do that.
And this is like a field or something that you can do.
Right? But even if you were in an open field, you still don't want to make a mess. You know?
You wet it down and yeah, you can go crazy with the roller.
Right?
But right here you can't. There's so much objects around us.
Yeah, and look, the plants, there's a lot of pretty plants and everything. You know, if you're making a mess, you're gonna get paint all over people's plants and stuff. They're not gonna like that at all. So take the time to set up, wet down, and then, you know, do it carefully. And usually when you do it carefully the right way, it comes out better. Trust me, I'm a professional. Okay, you see that, guys? Okay, so that's the first pass, and I give them a few passes. I just don't want to bore you guys. I just wanted to show you the basics on how to set up, stay clean, save water, not make a mess. And then when you leave your tools clean and everything like this, you also save money, because then you don't have to go and buy that little roller that you needed and stuff. You already have one. It's nice and clean. All right, you guys, I'm gonna cut this stream now. Thank you very much for watching the Azteca Health Man Show. Don't forget to get your Azteca Health on Amazon, everybody. All right, thank you very much. Check it out. I'll give you a quick tour of the house. Okay, this is my mom's little garden, and as you can see, we're finishing up, you know, like part of the caulking and stuff here and there. Some little spots we might have missed, and making sure the chimney is nice and sealed around. It's all those details, you guys, that you know, most painters don't do that. They'll just paint it, spray it, they're gone. Okay, so we're taking our time to make those details stand out. The caulking around the brick, the setting up, the side cuts. See, most people don't do this. They'll just paint it on this side, but they won't do that little corner. See, we do, and that makes it more 3D. Okay, you guys. Also, See? Okay, so I'll go into more detail next time, you guys. I gotta get back to this cleaning the brushes kind of stuff, alright? See ya.